I do remember the first time I did sound because I hated Marty's voice. I thought she had just this annoying, really chipmunky voice. And then a couple times later, it started growing on me, and then I ended up loving it. And it's so unique, and she's a great singer. And so I ended up writing, and we sort of became acquaintances, sort of friends, you know. And then I wrote a Motown song for her to sing on, and she came down and sang on it, and it sounded great. And it sort of, sparked the whole working relationship. And then she asked me to work on some of her songs, and then we just started writing together, and it sort of happened really naturally, and it's great.
It's nice. It doesn't feel chaotic at all. It's easier to have a conversation with one person.
And we can sort of just make a decision right away.
Yeah.
And I've always played in bands with just 4 or 5 guys, and everyone has a very important opinion, which is great because you can talk it up, but it's a longer process. And with this, is just sort of what the two of us think of is just what happens, and then that's kind of it. And because we don't have the standard format of all these guys played those instruments, it leaves all the options open.
I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, I was saying earlier today that I think it's I've been a part of a lot of records, and this is probably the most I've listened to something I've made after it's been made. I still listen to it those late nights when I'm sitting on my porch after a few drinks, and I'll just put on my headphones, and there's so many layers to it that there's always something that jumps out. And I think that if I wasn't in the band, like I said earlier, that I would totally buy the record. I really like it. And so that's an accomplishment, because sometimes you make records. I've been a part of records where it's like you're supposed to be doing something, and we didn't really care. We just made music that we had fun making, and weren't really conscious of what's going to be the hit or what's this and that. It's fun to make music, so we did.
Just like we just want to keep going. I don't think we have really ingrained plans for like 5 years from now, but if we can keep doing this, then I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is always, we're doing it for a living right now, which is the most amazing thing ever. So if it keeps going like that a little bit, that's awesome. And as long as we can keep doing it, then we will. We don't have any specific plans. One day at a time.
Yeah.
And take it as it comes. And we got some great shows this summer that we're excited to play. And we're just happy and acknowledge that we're lucky to be here. So.